President Rodrigo Duterte on Tuesday tells lawmakers about new terror plots in Mindanao in an urgent meeting held in Malacañang. Senate Majority Leader Tito Sotto says Duterte gave updates on the status in Mindanao after Congress extended the declaration of martial law in the area until December 31. He says 3 areas in Mindanao are under threat. Sotto says, quote, "They have discovered new plans of terrorists in other areas in Mindanao. He wants us posted on developments." Aside from Sotto, other senators present in the 3-hour meeting were Senate President Coco Pimentel, Minority Leader Franklin Drilon, Senator Dick Gordon, and Senator Panfilo Lacson. House Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez and Majority Leader Rodolfo Fariñas are also there. Asked why Opposition Senator Drilon was invited, Sotto says, quote, "Duterte wanted the minority to know the updates and hear our inputs also." Aside from Mindanao, Sotto says they also discussed the controversy hounding the Bureau of Customs, the tax reform bill, and the proposal to postpone the barangay elections. Duterte supposedly told lawmakers he would first wait for the findings of the House and Senate investigations into the smuggling of 6.4 billion pesos worth of shabu from China before deciding what to do next. Lawmakers earlier criticized Customs Commissioner Nicanor Faeldon following the controversy, but Duterte on Tuesday expressed his full confidence in Faeldon. Sotto also says the president told the lawmakers they have that elbow room on tax reform and local polls postponement bills. This is in contrast with Duterte's statement in his second State of the Nation address, where he told senators that he wants them to pass his version of the tax reform bill in its entirety. Budget Secretary Benjamin Diokno admits the bill granting free tuition in state colleges is too costly for the government. Diokno says the government cannot shoulder the estimated budget requirements of the bill during the hearing on the proposed 2018 national budget on Tuesday. He says, quote, "It will cost us something around 100 billion pesos. The government cannot shoulder that." Lawmakers questioned why the Duterte administration proposes to spend over 1 trillion pesos in infrastructure development, but would not allot budget for free college education. The Duterte administration previously allocated 8 billion pesos under the 2017 budget for the implementation of the tuition-free policy. U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson on Tuesday warns United States-Russia ties could still get worse even after his planned meeting with Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov over the weekend. Tillerson plans to meet Lavrov in Manila on the sidelines of an ASEAN ministerial meeting. Washington and Moscow remain divided over Russia's intervention in Ukraine, U.S. sanctions against Kremlin allies, and Moscow's support for Bashar al-Assad's Syrian regime. But now U.S. President Donald Trump is poised to sign into law a bill to further tighten sanctions against Moscow. Russian President Vladimir Putin, in response, ordered the U.S. diplomatic mission in Russia to cut hundreds of staff. Tillerson says the U.S. Congress decision to pass the sanctions bill made attempts to thaw ties more difficult.